Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Sun Devils offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. He's off to the races. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It'll be a draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The aerial assault continues. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. The Sun Devils will keep this drive going. A first down for the offense. Makes the grab on the left.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Hit as he throws. Caught on the outside. It's Rock. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
On second down, wants to throw it. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. The RPO, it's complete.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Hard running there. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Fires to the big fella. The Sun Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run play action. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, Arizona State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Arizona State 21, Colorado 17.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Sun Devils get it past the sticks. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The give from the gun.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28, Colorado, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Brown has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They want to just keep throwing it. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They're bringing heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He's got an open man. Off he goes. 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up a 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll go to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Brings it in down the left side. Running toward the tape. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arkansas is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Fayetteville. They're trailing by 24 to Oklahoma.
Using his legs, it's Hayden.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Gets it out quickly. Nice move to keep running. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. And the Buffaloes are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Dialing up a second down pass play. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's on target and complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares about throwing big? It's fourth down anyways, but he couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Now on first down after that completion. He's going to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see what they've got on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the beatdown has ensued. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The expressway is wide open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. From the gun. Give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The inside handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a fumble on the play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
He's got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the run. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Comes out throwing on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Miller. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Takes the easy completion. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He's going to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Russell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on second down. Back to the air one more time. Finds a spot in the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. The give on the inside. Running with power. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6.
second down.
The give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffs! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. A designed run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gets it out fast. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Quarterback will audible. Give to Brown. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet.